This week was unlike any other, and I would say I would not like to go through similar week again. What we experienced last week was a real drama with real potential consequences, with all the elements of classic tragedy. And we all know that it was long in making. And I do not need to go into any details, because exactly 5 years ago, our session challenged the New York City Presbytery and entire denomination, and they publicly disowned back then candidate of presidency for his xenophobic, hateful, and violent pronouncements 5 years ago. After his election, Resistance Bureau was formed in our church, and we traveled for different demonstrations, peaceful demonstrations, to our capital number of times. We further deepened our work with refugees and asylum seekers, and we spoke and worked vigorously against hatred, racism, and violence. This week, the drama, I hope, culminated. And it was not a drama in theater, but tragically in real life, in our national capital and in the Capitol. It cost lives and shaken very foundation of our national democracy. I grew up under communism, under totalitarian regime, where peaceful passage of power was almost unheard of. And here we are. And it might not be completely over after this Wednesday. We hear that those angry gun-toting mobs are still out there, with tacit support and sympathy from at least some police and security forces preparing further acts of violence. What our society needs is the true and deep catharsis. Like in Greek drama, tragedy should lead to catharsis, a deep self-examination, fundamental reorientation for deep cleansing, repudiation of lies and violence in social and political settings. No washing with rose water, no quick turning page, no appeasement will do. That's dangerous. No rushing to healing and unifying nation. And you know me, I'm not calling for vindictive punishments, but for naming and denouncing evil, naming and denouncing lies, naming and denouncing abuses of power and senseless violence. Catharsis is the best way forward towards true healing. During this week, a number of my friends, colleagues, were saying how they are rewriting their worship and their sermons. I did not need to do it, because I think that today's special day, baptism of the Lord, the concentration on baptism, is exactly what needs to happen. Purifying and cleansing, which goes down deep, not superficially. True baptism. And it is the theme of our Sunday now.